To all you, this is King New Jersey. This is Btbtv. We bully the bullies. I'm your honorable host, born divine Almighty Allah. And I got a few things to talk about this morning. Had to wake up and take King Canaan out for a walk. You know what I'm saying, to make sure I can do this. You know what I'm saying. Then I'm get back to rest. But since I've been, I was supposed to do it yesterday, but it was so hot, man. I ain't feel like doing nothing but sipping and resting. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, peace to the 5% nation of guys and nerfs. Salam alaikum. Alhamdulillah. Rahmatullah to all true Muslim brothers and sisters out there. You know, that's the Bully TV, Mr. Eastwick. But first let me touch on this 50 Cent thing, right? And that alleged bag that Fat Joe had placed on 50 Cent's head. I really could believe that, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? In my heart, I know that. I know Fat Joe put a bag on 50 head, because Fat Joe, at the time, Fat Joe was scared of 50. Bigger BX, salute my boy. I see you in the building. I know that Fat Joe put a bag on 50 to head back in 2006, 2007. TA is not lying about that. I ain't gonna say that young man is lying. And for all the people that's talking about TA, like they talking about, let's keep it a buck. When Fat Joe got with TA was only 17 or 18 years old. I make sure you had that like button. TA was only 17 or 18 years old. So when he's getting girls for this guy at 17, 18 years old, he getting girls in his age bracket. 15, 16. It's what Fat Joe wanted, allegedly. You dig what I'm saying? So at age of 18, he's still not old enough to drink. You gotta think. Fat Joe probably feeding this dude weed, yayo, liquor, contribute to delinquencies of a minor. Let's talking about that. That's contributed to delinquency of a minor. If you're not 21 and you're feeding this young man liquor, drugs, and other things, you know what I'm saying? That's illegal in America. Now, when he went overseas, yeah, he could do that. He probably get that off. But in America, nah. But I can't even put this all on Fat Joe or your TA. What's up with these mothers out there? What's up with these mothers out there letting their 15-year-old daughters go on trips? Their 16-year-old daughters go out of state. It's all about money with these parents now. These mothers and fathers. The reason I say mothers because most mothers still have custody of their kids. Most fathers, we got visitation rights. So we got to blame the parents for that too. But Fat Joe is a dork. How my boy Cuba Link saying? He's a great white whale. He's a fat whale. He need to be harpooned. He know what he was doing when he was messing with little girls, man. And he didn't care. And when he said TA said that he's about to leave his wife for this 15-year-old girl from overseas, the one he got a BBL for at 15 so she could look more like a woman because she wasn't fully developed yet, that tells you everything about this dude. I'm gonna say something. Fat Joe got a lazy eye. He's fat. He's not need a picture toe. So it's hard for him to get grown, fine, sexy women like he wants. So he got to dig in the bottom of the barrel, go get the young girls that's pretty. He's the same dude when we was kids, we used to come down middle schools as grown men and pick up the 7th, 8th grade girls. He's the same dude when we was in middle school or high school that was in their late 20s, mid to late 20s, picking up the young girls. Like I said, I had a few that I grew up under, and I seen that shit. We was wondering why we could get the bad chicks, you know what I'm saying? Because we could be hustling, but we really wasn't old enough to drive. So these niggas, they just flash money in these young girls' faces. They flashed cars in their faces. They took them on shopping sprees. They started getting them high and drunk at a young age. Even when we was hustling, a lot of us was like, nah, I'm not messing with none of that right now. Wait till I get older to smoke some weed or do this. You know what I'm saying? That's not part about the money because we grew up in an impoverished situation. You dig what I'm saying? We grew up in an impoverished situation, so we've already seen what alcohol and drugs did to family members, close friends, and all that. And we don't want to be next on that list. You dig what I'm saying? So, like I said, the way I feel about it, how I know it to be is, yeah, Fat Joe did it. And yeah, he put a hit on 50. He put the hit on 50 because he was scared of 50 at the time. He was scared what 50 was going to do to him. Fat Joe got knocked out by Papoose. They had to jump him. They had to jump little skinny Papoose. So if he got knocked out by Papoose, do you imagine what 50 would have did to this dude, yo? 50 would have demolished him, bruh. And he couldn't let that go. 50 disrespected him. 50 got to be the most disrespectful MC in history. Worse than LL. We thought LL was disrespectful. We thought Ice Cube was disrespectful. But 50 is diabolically disrespectful. Ain't nobody more disrespectful than him. And you know what it is? His disrespect, he tell the truth. He hit you right where it hurt the gut. He ain't even headshot you. You know what I'm saying? When somebody telling the truth, it makes you bend over, curl up, and want to cry and die, yo. You like, yo, I'm gonna kill this dude. I'm a unalive this guy. I'm gonna unalive this guy. I'm tired of him. He keep coming at me, crying in front of your boy Pistol Pete like a sucker. And Pistol Pete, you know you done effed up, right? Pistol Pete, you know you done effed up, right? You know that recording is gonna bring a federal indictment on you, Joe, and the other dude. Nigga, yeah, I think Diddy had it bad. Wait till they get a hold of you. And Joe, you can't snitch away out this one like you did that federal can snitch away out, bruh. You cannot snitch away out of this one, Joe. It's not gonna happen. It's a wrap. I'm just saying. You're not telling your way out of this one. Everything you get you deserve, bruh. That's just being real. The paperwork don't lie. The quarter phone calls don't lie. Oh yeah, they got y'all niggas. Why you think they drew up like a federal RICO indictment instead of just a regular lawsuit? They putting everything in it, so you go to jail, nigga. But yo, nah, I don't wish jail on nobody. I just want to see Fat Joe give somebody a fair one and get knocked out. Because the knees can't take a chin shot. That's how Cuban knocked him out so easily. He got the weak knees. Them legs was jello when Cuban hit him. He had to sing for his boy to slice Cuban. Yo, give him that buck. Yeah, give him that buck 50. But nah, yo. Now on the Jim Jones, Jomo, Chomo. What's his name? Jomo or Chomo? I'm gonna just call him Chomo. Bruh, you can't even tie Nas shoes, nigga. You can't sniff his jock strap. Pause. I know what you did in Atlanta, nigga. I know what you did in Atlanta, Jim Jones. I remember Jim Jones. Do you want me to tell people what you did in Atlanta? And I'm not gonna say allegedly. Do you want me to tell niggas at this private strip club what you did? Having a Trans Am lap dance you from the back? After I told you, I'm gonna keep it real with you. That's not a chick, bro. That's a dude. And you know what you said? Man, I'm just enjoying myself all high and leaning down, whatever else you was doing. You didn't want to hear it, so I let you be. Do you want me to tell people how you slid off with the same Trans Am into the VIP room and then disappeared? I didn't see the rest of the night. I don't know. I ain't gonna say you went home with the Trans Am or not, but I know you was gone and Shim was gone. Let's keep it a buck, bro. But then you had the nerve to say you hotter than Nas, nigga. Your woman dress you like your mama used to dress you when you was a kid, nigga. There ain't no grown man shit, nigga. Anybody with a little bit of bread could dress somewhat. You know what I'm saying? You got a little bread, so you can dress a little bit. But you don't dress like a grown man. You know what you dress like? You dress like a nigga on the corner. You dress like a dope boy in the corner with some bread. Grown men don't dress like that, bruh. Kids dress like that. Corner boys dress like that. So stop saying you're the best dressed in the industry, bro, because you're not. You look dirty with $10,000 worth of clothes on, nigga. How you look dirty? You got $10,000 worth of clothes on and a few $100,000 of jewelry on, but you still look like a dirt ball. You still look dirty, nigga. I remember back in the day, we used to go to the clubs in Jersey, right? Elizabeth niggas, we're throwing on we fly as hell. Now, this is all no niggas. But you know them Hayes Homes niggas and them niggas right on the border of Elizabeth, they used to live in the projects right over there off of Freelance Avenue. Them niggas used to get money. I'm talking about they got busy, they got the bag. But when they came to the skating ring or the club, niggas would have $2,000 worth of clothes on and look and smell like dookie. Facts. Just keeping it real. Now, why you think we pull all y'all girls? Because they didn't want to fuck with you. They rather fuck with nigga from Elizabeth, from Eastwick. But neither here nor there, right? Jim Jones, like Uncle say Club Chasing Shan Sharp said, Nightcap, he said, bruh, you smoke, don't you? He like, yeah. He's like, you was smoking, we said. He's like, I was smoking, yeah. He's like, you had to be smoking, said some shit that you just said about Nas. And that's all of us too. We knew you was high, bruh. We knew you was cloud chasing. But that still ain't gonna make your record sales go higher, bruh. I can cloud chase all I want. That don't mean dudes gonna listen to me. It's not gonna it ain't gonna make my YouTube streams go high because I'm cloud chasing. I just tell the truth. And the truth is, nigga, you the wackest nigga out of Dipset. You had two hot songs, really one, balling. I ain't like none of the other shit, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. You rode Cam Coattail. You rode Jules Santana's Coattail. And you got lucky to get on the Summer Jam stage because no other relevant rappers wanted to get up there. Yeah, you brought Meek Mill out. But Meek Mill, he was Diddy bopping with Diddy. Niggas don't care about no Meek Mill right now, bruh. Let's keep it a buck 50, man. Nigga, you played yourself. But yo, man, I just had to touch on this a little bit, man. This is King of New Jersey. This is BTBTV, we bully the bullies. And this is where we keep it real at, man. Jim Jones, your music is trash. Your record sales are trash. Your your dressing is trash. You look like one of them dusty rock and roll white boys when you dress, bruh. Just cause you throw a pair of Timbs on, don't make you street, nigga. But yo, I'm out of here, yo. Short and sweet.